Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my brothers, and good morning, my sisters. This is Brother West. This is Brother West. This Sabbath. Happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath to everyone. It's a day of rest. It's a day that God set aside. God set aside after He created man on yesterday. Today was a time that He decided to rest, meaning that everything was finished. Meaning that everything is done. And what I want to speak to you that are listening to me, and you are in a place where you feel alone. You feel alone. You feel alone. You feel isolated, and so that you've been so alone that you're hearing voices. You've been so alone that things that are around you that appeared as though they were quiet. Now those quiet things have become noisy. Those quiet things have become loud in your life, and you wonder, are you a curse? You wonder, is even more worse, bad is going to happen? More bad stuff is going to take place. It's like the people that once you spent time with, the people that you once talked to, situations and places that you once went. You don't go to those places no more. You're stuck in one place. You're stuck in a certain condition. You're stuck in a certain environment. You're stuck in a certain mindset. And you're to yourself. You're alone. And it's not that you want to be alone, but things have ran away from you. And you wonder, is this place a place of being cursed? Is this a place of destruction? Is this a place where God is punishing you? Many of you said, God must be angry at me. He must be done. I must be done something. I'm not good enough to be forgiven. I done so much. God ain't gonna forgive this. And many of you, you're punishing yourself in your mind. You've made mistakes. You've done things wrong. You've done things that you're not proud of. But yet and still, you keep punishing yourself. God want to deliver you. God want to bring you out. God has been speaking to you. But every time God brings a blessing, every time God brings something to deliver you, every time God brings something to bring you out of the way you're thinking, to bring you out of the way you're feeling, you knock it back, you knock it away, and you're just to yourself. Some of you, you're to yourself and to the point you're at a place where you feel like punishment is your reward. You feel like you don't deserve nothing good. You don't deserve happiness. You don't deserve nothing nice. And so you're allowing the bad stuff. You're rejecting the good stuff that has been trying to come and bless you. But you've been inviting the bad stuff in your life. But I come to tell you that stop doing that. Stop doing that, because the place that you're at right now, the place that you reside in, that place where you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. It's a place where God is sifting. You're in a place where God is removing. You're in a place where God is cleansing you, but also you're in a place where the God presence is at. If things in your life are becoming messed up, if things in your life naturally becoming destroyed, it is because God's presence in your life. It means that God is flipping stuff around. God is changing stuff around. God is giving you a new perspective. So in other words, in order to get closer to God, the scripture says, and Jesus says, if any man must follow me, he must take up his cross and follow me. And so there's a crucifixion. There's something that must die. There's something that you must lay aside. There's something that you must sacrifice in order that God invite you into his presence. You remember Moses. When Moses got to the burning bush, before God would have a conversation, God told Moses to take off his shoes. Joshua, when he saw that angel asking, were you for us, against us, take off your shoes. And so in order to get to a place where God will have a conversation with you, in order to get to a place where you receive God's downloaded power, where you see God's great power, there has to be a shedding off. And so this is what's happening. There's a shedding off. There's a killing. There's a dying. The things that you deem as high and primitive in your life, God is removing those things. God is removing those things that his power in you might be great. That his power might be in you be great. John the Baptist, he was a cousin of Jesus. He was the forerunner of what was to come. And when what was to come had arisen or had got there, Jesus, John the Baptist realized and recognized that I must decrease that he might increase. And see, because there's someone that's coming whose shoes that I'm not worthy to unlatch. And see, I came with water, but he's coming with fire. He's coming with fire. And so you at a place where God is a sifting. You're at a place where God is purging. And in this sifting and in this purging, this is where God's greatness will enhance. This is where God's greatness will come alive in your life. And so be encouraged this morning and know that in this place of being alone, where it feels like you're alone, you're not alone. God is there. The scripture says, when you pray, go in your secret closet. And not only go in your secret closet, close the door. Go in that closet and close the door. And what you do in secret, what you pray in secret, God is going to reward you openly for. And so your secret relationship with God, your secret conversation with God, your secret tears, your secret hurts, your secret cries, God heard them. And in return, God is going to reward you from being in that place where you think is alone. See, but God is changing, God is revealing, and God is expressing, and God is manifesting through your life, through the things that you go through, that his name might be revealed and that his glory might be expressed through your life, that his name might be, that all praise return back to him. And so those are some of my words this morning. Good morning. God bless you.